fans, welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in the league, but he just wants to win. He knows that by doing that, everything else is going to take care of itself. Kevin?
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance, and coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing, but leave no doubt the three-pointer is here to stay.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for the Clippers, post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Reggie Jackson out there with Powell, and it's Batum in at the 3. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Back to Giannis. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Powell against Allen. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Zubac, a screen on Allen. Powell. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got the game going here with the first basket for the Clippers.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Allen passes to Holiday. Giannis left side. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his number one attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Pass to Middleton. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked. Outside Jackson. At the top of the key, Powell. Over Allen. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his second bucket. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play. And here's a look at some numbers for Antetokounmpo. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's around 30 points per clip, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Batum against Middleton. He kicks it to Holiday. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jackson. Holiday attacking. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Jackson against Holiday. Powell with a screen on Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Allen against Powell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bucks. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And I think for Milwaukee, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubats. Robert Covington comes in for Marcus Morris. Mans checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Kennard in for Powell. Portis finds DiVincenzo. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Jackson passes to Kennard. It's stolen by Hill. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter. Portis the screen. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Kennard kicks to Covington, passes it to Jackson. Ibaka with a screen on Hill. Here's Jackson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
The free throw drops for Jackson. So he gets them both. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Now here's Jackson. George Hill missing his last shot. It's rebounded by Portis. 32 seconds left in the first. DiVincenzo against Jackson. And Covington sends it back.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Nora. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Jackson. Hill with some nice D. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You just go out there and play hard and give everything with the team without thinking about nothing else.
Good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you gotta focus on what matters most.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got Chris Middleton. Allen is out there with Holiday. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot.
Well, you think about a guy like Norman Powell, who was really in the second round drafted because of elite athleticism and his defensive ability. But boy, has he turned himself into a scorer.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. And he's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, that Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. And the Clippers have possession following the 3 by Milwaukee. Down low, here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over. And no question for Powell. It seems like better shot selection has led to better efficiency.
Yeah, I agree. That and the consistency from range. This guy can rise up under pressure and hit the jumper. And if you crowd him, he's going to put it on the deck and use that speed to go by you.
Clippers trail by 8. Here's Coffey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Zubac. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. A shot by Batum. No good. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Powell against Allen. Here's Holiday. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Inside, stolen by Middleton. Here's Allen. Kick out to Giannis. Holiday against Powell. Middleton outside. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Coffey, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Zubac. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Jackson, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And here are the deadliest long-range shooters in the league. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Well, you look at Kennard, dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. The pass to Mann. Jackson with the screen. Takes it inside. Mann passes to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Kennard kicks to Ibaka. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by the Clippers. Matthews with it. Now Covington defending.
Well, nice job by Wesley Matthews to read the defense and put it on time and on target.
Clippers trail by 12. Pass to Ibaka. Ibaka with the screen on Hood. Here's Mann. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
Come get it, come get it.
Jackson looking around. Kennard setting the pick for Jackson. Here's Mann. And so it's Milwaukee enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Anything here that catches your eye, Kenny?
I just always look at those guard matchups. Shaq said it. You know, the real centers have gone extinct.
Don't steal my line, Kenny. I don't want to have to do the Shaq fool on you.
All right, fellas, let's check in on our first half of action and the dominating performance for the Bucks.
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Jackson is out there with Norman Powell, and it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Jackson against Holiday. Passes to Allen. The Bucks working the ball around. And Holiday kicks to Portis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's off from three-point range. And a guy like Nick Batum, all but written off, he went through a rebirth after joining the successful Clippers.
Right, you think about Nick Batum, he had to deal with so many injuries. You forget how complete a player he is when healthy. He showed just how important he can be for an elite team.
A fantastic two-way player. Sometimes Holiday's best offense is what he creates through his defense.
The Clippers again turning it over.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Allen. His last 10 games, he's averaging 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Now here's Allen. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Allen outside, fires for three. He doesn't hit that one. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
The pass to Zubac. He dishes it to Powell. Batum with the three. The rebound by the Bucks. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Zubac trying to break loose. The shot by Powell, no good. Milwaukee leading by 14. Middleton outside. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Portis. Here's Holiday. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Hill's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Giannis passes to Holiday. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got his second basket of the game.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Powell dishes to Jackson. And here is Powell. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. 2 on the clock. The shot, no good.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the drive. Stolen by Middleton. Stolen by Jackson. In the corner, Powell with it. Trying to get something going. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 16. Giannis kicks to Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Holiday's got 7 now in this quarter. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Marcus Morris. Robert Covington comes in for Nicholas Batum. Mann's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Luke Kennard in for Reggie Jackson. The Bucks also changing it up. Wara checked in, and Hood subbed in for Pat Connaughton. .105 left in the third quarter of the game. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Stolen. Kennard against DiVincenzo. Kennard kicks to Ibaka. Here's Coffey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 5 to shoot. In the corner, Kennard with it. No good from outside. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
But George Hill is known for his defensive abilities. He has got quick hands and quick feet to contest shots.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Bucks, Chris Middleton is out there with Matthews. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Allen. And it's Portis in at the center, filling out the middle. Allen against Jackson. Portis a screen on Jackson. Allen for the three. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Ibaka sets the pick for Kennard. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Powell in for Luke Kennard. Jrue Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. Milwaukee leading by 16. With the teardrop, and Covington sends it back. Allen outside, driving the lane, and that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Connaughton's checked in. Off the inbound pass, drills it from outside. Connaughton's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Milwaukee. Pass to Zubac. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Bucks leading by 19. Middleton, a screen on Jackson. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Robert Covington. Shot from the inbound. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Batum finds Zubats. Zubats a screen on Allen. And he drives in. The layup missed.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Middleton. The Clippers grab the miss. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Out to the right wing. Shot from 12. Can't hit that one. Milwaukee leading by 19. And it's Middleton penetrating. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And you overplay Middleton to shoot the J. This is what he can do.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Allen against Powell. Great D that time from Portis. Milwaukee leading by 21. Now Holiday. It's Portis, high post. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. And Doris, with the financial challenges that the pandemic posed for the NBA, private equity firms looking to break into ownership. Some questions still to be answered with that, don't you think?
Oh, I think no doubt, Kevin. With the rules shifting in recent years to set that minimum ownership stake, it's going to be interesting to see whether this will become a real thing. But I believe if it drives franchise values, there will be momentum gained.
Shot clock at 3. Off target on the 15-footer. Clippers trail by 21. Spins. Powell against Allen. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fires at the elbow. The offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Bucks.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Free throw good. Giannis. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact, and refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Hood checked in for Pat Connaughton. Matthews comes in for Allen. And George Hills subbed in for Drew Holiday. And both free throws good for Giannis. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win.